and we are making Mexican wedding cookies. Actually, I've already, to speed things up, I've already pre-creamed the sugar and the butter and the vanilla.
How much?
A cup of butter and a teaspoon of vanilla.
And how much sugar?
I don't know, I didn't forgot. Half a cup?
Oh, no.
Yeah,
That's
half
your
a cup of
recipe.
sugar.
I remember
Powdered
those
sugar.
are
Powdered sugar. And let me tell you a little bit about this recipe. They call it Mexican wedding cookies. You can call it whatever you want, Pecan Sandies or whatever. But in one of the, takes 2 1/4 cups of flour, and I'm going to gradually start stirring this in. It's going to take an act of Congress because it's going to be stiff. But when we was in Germany, there's a recipe in one of my cookbooks that Mama made, and she called them Jewish cookies. And she would make this, and of course I was always in the kitchen with her. She's had me cooking since she put me in a chair and stand me by the stove and show me how to cook. But anyway, she would make Jewish cookies.
What's that?
That's flour.
Okay.
And anyway, she called them Jewish cookies, and she would make the dough and stuff, and as kids, all of us would help her make them. And she would shape them like cashews, and then she'd bake them. It just takes a little bit to bake them. They're real delicate and tender. If y'all have ever ate Mexican wedding cookies or pecan sandies, you'll know what I'm talking about. But anyway, takes a while to incorporate this flour into
Mama. Oh, sister didn't turn her burner off. Your pan's hot and ready.
Okay, good.
Oh my God.
But anyway, this dough is really stiff, and I may have to add some liquid to it to kindly incorporate it all. I don't know yet.
Well, I'm going to go sit and do it from over yonder.
Okay, do it. But anyway, we was in Germany. I started school in Germany, kindergarten. We was over there, quite a while, 3 years, 4 years, I don't remember. But that's where this, I believe the best I can remember, this is where that recipe originated with Mama making it in Germany. That's just a little bit of background on it. And anyway, that's what I'm doing. And you just have to work it until you get it all together, and then you make about a little bit over an inch big balls, and put it on your cookie sheet and bake it at 400 degrees for 10 minutes till a real light golden brown. If you get them any dunner than that, they're too done. And but that's about it. And then when you cool them off, you roll them in powdered sugar.
Each
Okay, is that about an inch?
Stuff in it.
Is that about an inch, Pat? Okay, there goes one. And they might get big, they might get small. Who knows? But you just pinch the dough off like this, see? And you just kind of roll it in the palm of your hands like that. Now when Mama made them, okay, she'd get the dough like this, about half that much, and she would roll it like this, and then get it kind of uniform, and then she'd take it and she'd shape it like that, kind of like a cashew. Don't you do it?
I remember that now.
You remember that now, Nick?
Yes.
And
Is that what that's what, okay. I
and
remember.
they're so light and delicate, and they're so tender. It's got that cup of butter in it, and that confectioner's sugar in it. And
Now get your balls off there and reshape them.
I don't want to handle the dough that much. It might make it tough.
Okay.
But I might. But see, all it do, you just make little logs like that, and you bend them like so, make little crescents. And Mama always say, make them look like a cashew.
Whoa!
See, out of those little 1-inch balls, we can get 2 of these like this, and I'm trying to get them uniform like that, but sometimes it don't always work.
They don't have to be perfect. I mean, just
Well, that's good, because I'm not a perfect person.
well, just
And
Are them mine or yours?
and if you got kids, you know, it's fun to let them. I remember Mama letting us help her, and then she'd always have a coffee can half full of, or not half full, but with quite a bit of powdered sugar in it. And we'd drop the cookies in there, and she'd have said, "Now roll it, don't shake it." And directly, one of us, I know it was always Steve or Dale, who would always start shaking the can. I never did. I always paid attention.
Right?
That bookshelf that was in there.